It's that time of year again, when azaleas bloom like clockwork and the fairways feel untouched by time. Where green and white aren't just colors, they're a symbol of April's long-awaited arrival. A passage through timeless style, endless charm, a pure expression of the masters in every possible way. The living tapestry of tradition on these hallowed grounds comes alive. Under the green and white, the world simply slows down. And we remember why this place and this tournament, well, it never gets old. And that reminds me, our next guest is about to arrive. See you under the umbrellas. Hi, I'm Kira K. Dixon, and today the Augusta National Women's Amateur Champion in 2026, María José Marín, is under the umbrellas. First of all, Maria, congratulations.
Thank you so much, Kira. I mean, this is amazing, a fever dream.
Well, it's a dream to have you join us under the umbrellas, and what got you here was a tournament low scoring record at 14 under. What a legendary day and a legendary performance that you put together. When you heard me say you're the champion, what goes through your mind?
I mean, a lot of emotions go through my mind. I mean, I never thought, I've dreamt of this, but I never thought that it was going to be a reality. And yeah, just the most special part is having my family and my friends in here. I mean, they were supporting me since the first hole. They started screaming. And I think, yeah, just feeling that and, well, getting to play Augusta and all of that, what the tournament means, it's just huge.
Well, I want to talk about your friends and family in a second, because that was one of the most iconic celebrations I've ever seen, green side at Augusta National. But can we go through your day a little bit first and do a little recap?
Yes.
Okay, so you were 3 under on the front. When you're making the turn,
yes,
what were you thinking at that point as far as where you stood in the tournament and what your emotions were?
So when I made the turn at 3 under, I mean, I've talked a lot about my strategy for the course, and I think the first line I played it by the book in terms of like strategy. And
what was that strategy?
So the strategy yesterday with both of my coaches, with Jorge and Hernan, we grabbed the possible pin positions, because there's always like only 2 like possible pin positions. And they're like, if it's here, you're gonna hit it here. If it's here, you can go at it, and yeah, just talk about some holes, and depending on what I had on, just being, and basically they told me you gotta stick to it. I mean, I know you have a lot of confidence in your game, but you gotta stick to the strategy. That's what wins tournaments. And yeah, I mean, the first 9, as I've said, they were perfect in terms of that. And then I think making the turn, I kind of got a little distracted. Amen corner, I think those are the hardest holes that you're ever gonna find here in terms of, I mean, all of what has happened in past Masters and was. And yeah, just think I got through it with a little bit of God on 12th, and yeah, just finished up, and giving that hug to my dad was, I mean, it was one of the moments that I'm forever gonna remember.
We're also going to remember the bounce back birdie that you had on 16 after the bogey on 15. You showed a little frustration there, but how were you able to lock in for the tee shot on 16?
I think on 15, I got out of my mental strategy. I was trying not to look at leaderboards. I usually do not like to look at leaderboards when I'm doing well.
Yeah. And
I looked at the leaderboard because I know something happened, but I didn't know what happened. When I looked at it, I'm like, oh God, I'm leading. Yeah. And I think just that sudden bust of adrenaline got into me, and fluid past the green. And then from there, I've seen balls go to the water, and I was just basically not trying to hit it in the water, just walking out with a bogey. And I'm like, well, that was just a little slip. Yeah. I'm playing solid golf. I have a pretty good pin and an amazing shot that I know that I can hit. And 16 is one of my favorite holes out here. So, and I have a pretty good memory from my first year. That's the only birdie that I made on the whole round. So getting to do it again, it's great.
Yeah, you mentioned that something happened. Asterisk Tally ended
Yes.
up in the water on 12 and didn't have her best stuff there. But
Yes.
you were able to lock in despite getting the extra adrenaline. You had this moment of relief when you hit your approach shot on 18.
Yes.
How happy were you to see the ball land on the green pin high?
I think just when the ball took the huge bounce forward on 18, because I had a pretty tight number into that pin, and I was talking it with my caddy, and we didn't know. We were like, well, if I hit this one, it's going long. If I hit this one, good, it's pin height, but if not, it might be short. And yeah, just when I hit it and the ball went forward, I was like, okay, I think I got it. I've done it. And yeah, just as they say, enjoy the walk. I enjoy the walk up 18 as I have never enjoyed anything else in a course.
What was that like?
Yeah, just happiness and remembering everything that I have done to get to this point. All of the hard work, all of the hours that I put on the range, and I mean relieving what was last year for me, and yeah, just proving myself that I'm capable of doing great things no matter what.
The hug you mentioned with your dad, your family.
Yes.
They're on 18. Take us back to that moment.
Yeah, just when I made that little putt, gave the hug to Andrea and everything. And then when I saw my parents, I was already crying up a little, but that's when I completely, just broke down. Having them with me and having their support has always meant the world to me, and they have been my greatest cheerleaders always. And I mean, my dad is the one that got me into golf, so having him in the temple of golf, where history has been made a lot of times, and now me being the one making history for my country and for my family, it's amazing.
You also made a lot of history for Arkansas.
Yes.
You're a junior at Arkansas. And because of that, you have a special connection with María José, who was on the course today supporting you. Did you know that she was going to be here?
I saw this morning the live from the Golf Channel that she was in the interview room. But I'm like, is that pre-recorded or is she actually here?
Oh no, they ruined the surprise.
Yeah. So when I saw her, the first time that I saw her was on what hole it was. I think it was on 13 after I hit my shot. I saw her and I'm like, well, Maria's here. And it meant a lot to me because I've said that her match with Jennifer Kupcho inspired me, and to one day making something similar to that, or like even greater than that, or just being the fact of being at Augusta and playing the tournament, it was amazing. And yeah, just giving her a hug and her saying congratulations, it's great.
Oh, you mentioned missing the cut last year.
Yes.
How has that been a motivator for you over the last year?
So after the missing the cut last year, I think, of course, there was a lot of tears, and I was pretty disappointed because I was playing good, but it didn't reflect into my golf. And sometimes you just have those weeks. You just have those weeks that it's not the best golf out there. Unfortunately, it was this week. And then I talked it out a lot with my mental coach, who happens to be kind of the same as my swing coach, is Hernan. And I'm like, well, what do I do now? Like, I just missed the cut. I have a tournament next week. What do I do? And he's like, well, this doesn't define you as a person, doesn't define you as a golfer. You have done greatest things, like great things. So you just gotta keep working hard. And like in terms of my swing and everything, we looked at it, and we came up with a plan. And I think what was most hard, it was the mental part of just like that stroke in my confidence of not making the cut. I felt pretty bad, but then I took it as a motivator. I'm like, well, I can overcome this. I know I can overcome this. It helped as a motivator for NCAAs.
Our NCAA champion.
Yes. And then 1 year later, making history at Augusta.
Oh my goodness. 4th appearance.
Yes.
At the Augusta National Women's Amateur. Why do you love this tournament so much?
I love this tournament because it's a one in a million chance that you get to play at Augusta. The fact of being here and being women playing Augusta in such a representative tournament, and yeah, just get like reliving in the back of your mind all of the great moments that had happened in the Masters, and all of the past winners, and all the history that this club has, and I mean the beautiful views that you have out here. It just mean a lot, and I think as every golfer, it's every golfer's dream to ever step foot in here, then even playing or walking.
And now you get to be a part of that history.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Which I mean it's pretty neat. It's, I think, anything that I can ever dream of.
I'm sure you're still in the whirlwind right now. It's only
Yes.
been a few hours since leaving the 18th green, so you'll have time to process it. But, oh my goodness. Can we talk about your caddy?
Yes.
He's a local firefighter. How did you meet, and why did you choose him to be your caddy today?
So I met my caddy, Mr. Darren Wu. I came to Champions 2 weeks before the tournament and had a practice round with both of my teammates that were here this week as well. And he happened to be the caddy for our group, and he was pretty helpful. Since the first hole, he was like, yeah, you guys know the course, but I will try to get my inside knowledge. And he was helpful all the time, handing us water, what do you need? And like, yeah, it would be amazing to watch you guys play. And I think I made a pretty good connection with him, and I'm like, yeah, I think this is what I'm looking in a caddy.
Wow.
And he told me, yeah, I don't have a bag for the week, so if you're interested, just let me know. I kind of had a little fight with one of my teammates because she's like, you stole my caddy. And I'm like, no, I didn't steal it.
One of your teammates wanted Darren.
Yeah, because we were in the car, and she's like, well, Darren just told me that he has a bag. And she looks at me, and I'm like, I'm sorry. And she's like, no, you stole it. I'm like, nah, I'm
Don't
sorry.
look at me.
Yeah, no. Whatever works. And then after that, the whole week, it was the same attitude from him.
Aww.
Extremely helpful, handing me water all the time.
Yeah.
Just reminding me of the great talent that I have to play golf, and yeah, just keeping me calm, which is, I think, the greatest value that you can have.
Gosh. I'm sure that he's over the moon right now.
Yes, yeah.
He got to be a part of this moment, and you guys certainly made a really great team. Tell us a little bit about growing up in Colombia. How did you get into golf?
So I was originally born in Mexico, and I lived there since I was 3.5. Then moved to Colombia, and kind of like in that transition of moving from Mexico to Colombia, that's when I first grabbed the club. And my dad was a pretty good golfer, amateur, at the amateur level. And yeah, just always messing around with his clubs or my own clubs, always in his practices. And he really saw that I was interested in the game, bought me my first set of clubs. And yeah, ever since then, they say that I've been a machine on the range and just hitting balls all the time. And yeah, it was until like I was 9 when I played my first tournament, and it was a U.S. Kids, and I just completely fell in love with the game and representing the country.
Wow. What's Colombia going to have to say about this?
I think a lot. I think I've not seen my phone, but I do think I have a lot of messages from friends back home and family as well.
I have a feeling your DMs are going to be filled.
Yes, a little.
Lots of congratulations. Maybe some billboards going up in Colombia as we speak to celebrate the big win.
I think so, yes.
That's so exciting. And I don't know, when will you next go back to Colombia? Do you know when you'll be able to go back and celebrate there?
Well, I don't know if the swing gets me to I think it's U.S. Open.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't
Yes, you get all the major exemptions.
all the majors?
Yes.
Okay, so I will be back in Colombia after the U.S. Open.
Okay.
So it will be June.
Amazing.
Long time to go, but
That's okay.
yes.
Yeah, you get exemptions into the majors. You get to sit under the umbrellas. There's
Yes.
just lots of prizes that come with winning the Augusta National Women's Amateur. Do you have any other hobbies off the golf course? Anything that you like to do that takes you totally out of golf?
So I really like to bake.
Ah.
And I think I have a pretty sweet tooth.
Okay.
I love to bake sweet things. I love to cook in general, but I love to do sweet things for my teammates, especially gluten-free things, because some of them are gluten-free. So I try to make brownies and cookies, and I haven't done cheesecake, but I think I do need to try cheesecake. And I love to read, listen to music, and I think that's pretty much it. I think I feel sometimes pretty unproductive if I'm not practicing, so.
You're a machine, as you said. You got to be out there on the driving range. Man, I'm going to need to go to Arkansas and get myself some gluten-free Maria Jose Marín brownies.
More than welcome to come.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. No casual offers. I will be taking you up on it. Just a few more questions, and then I know you've got a million things to go do to celebrate. What's the celebration going to look like tonight?
So celebration tonight, I think a pretty good dinner with my parents, with all the friends and everyone that came out and supported me. I think it's going to be more than worth it. For sure it will be sushi because I am a big sushi fan.
Okay.
So I think we're going to find the best sushi place out here in Augusta and just go and have a nice meal and just I think relive the moments of the victory.
Are you worried about any homework from school?
I am worried about homework. Yes, I am worried. I am extremely worried about because I emailed my teachers and said to them, yes, I know spring break was just last week, but I am gone again. I am playing this tournament and just to let you know that I will be missing class. And they're like, yes, it's fine. You just go enjoy your tournament. They didn't say anything about homework, so I gotta find out on my grade book.
Yeah, are we getting some extensions here, or what's...
I think I'm gonna have to attach some pictures. I'm like, hey, can you give me an extension, please?
we can clip some photos for you.
Perfect.
We can send the NBC winning moment.
Okay, perfect.
I'm sure they'll do that. What are your golf dreams moving forward?
Well, this was one of my golf dreams, and I mean, one of my golf dreams was setting a foot in Augusta National, and I think that's a check. Winning at Augusta National, that's another check. Just keep growing as a player, keep growing as a person. I still have my last year at Arkansas, so I think that's going to be pretty fun. I still have a year left here in Augusta.
Yeah.
I do think after that, after I finish school and everything, I'm going to pursue something bigger, maybe a professional career. I don't know what that's going to look like, but I'm pretty excited about the future.
Well, I'm very excited as a golf fan about your future as well.
Thank you.
Maria, congratulations. I hope that you have the best celebration ever with your family and enjoy this over the next year. And we'll see you as a part of Augusta's history forever.
Sure. Thank you so much, Kira. Great to be under the umbrella.
One more thing before you leave.
Okay.
Have you gotten to see any of the footage from your win yet?
No, I have not.
Would you like to?
Yes. Oh my gosh. I started crying there. Yeah, when I walked in to mark that ball, I started crying, and then just giving the hug to my parents.
Aww.
Yeah, all of that moment is magical, and I think my mom is crying. Just all of it is great. Oh, my teammates.
That was amazing.
That was amazing, yes. Yeah, well, Sarah, who's the blonde curly one, she was like, I'm going to scream a lot tomorrow. And I'm like, we're at Augusta. And she's like, I don't care. I'm going to scream a lot.
She did scream.
And she did scream a lot. I heard her. Yeah. No. I think I'm going to need a video.
We'll get to that video.
Yeah,
Maria, congratulations.
Thank you
for joining us under the umbrella.
Sure, thank you.